So to advanced trainees, you might look at this and wonder what this is, which is entirely understandable, because I haven't seen this being used anywhere else except for me. My thinking behind this is that in everything we do, and that is output related with the goal of being output, we want to stabilize the origin of output as much as possible, right? The origin of output at this point, or in this example, would be your hips. The more locked in we can be throughout the hips, the more we'll be able to output, and the more mechanical tension we're able to place on the adductors. So if you're able to lock in your point of origin of output, then do so. So thinking is that many people, when they do the adductor, for alignment purposes, they almost subconsciously find themselves shifting their hips forward. So instead of being locked into the pad, be a bit forward, there'd be like a gap. So in order to nullify the gap, place the pad, the block or whatever. That means that we'll be able to be in full contact throughout the bottom, the back, we'll be able to pull ourselves in, and ultimately we'll be able to progress the adductor to a greater degree. Now, some people would say that doing this, shifting hips forward, will, minimize the torque and the momentum. You'll be able to load more weights, which is entirely true. But being able to load more weights, it's not a bad thing. Not to be taken out of context, but the amount of weight we lift is irrelevant. So if the weight becomes too light, well, we have a stack, we just add more weight. Simple as that. So yeah, it's just a matter of stability and output. Try it. It will feel much more true. It'll feel much more braced. Looking at someone and saying that he only does that so he can, add more weight. Sometimes that can be true. Sometimes it just says more about you than it does about them.